Hi everybody, just practicing a short video to see how things go with this sweet girl. We can put her onto our YouTube channel. This is Yannik. Yannik just came back from the doctor for a skin ailment and she is looking absolutely awesome now. My beautiful baby girl. A big heavy girl. She's so beautiful. Love this baby to pieces. So Yannik, well, I call her LEIA. Yannik had spots that started developing on her vinyl, on her arms, on her face, and her artist very kindly offered to have a look, and she retouched her, resealed her, and now little miss is looking absolutely awesome. No sign of the spots before. These big toes. So that's baby Yannik. Dummy. And then I'll show you Evie, who had the same condition. Sweet baby Evie, and she's also straight back from the doctor. And she's doing much better. Hey little cherub. Beautiful baby. Such a beautiful, beautiful little baby. She's all dressed warmly in her boo-boo outfit. So, let's just get your big sister out the way. I think that might be too hard. I hope you can all see. So this is little Evie. She is Laura Lee Eagle's sculpt, and she was reborn for me by Corinne from Reborns by Corinne. Absolutely gorgeous. Such a little doll face with her little pouty lips. Beautiful soft hair, and she's wearing this little crossover, I would call it a jersey, not sure what anyone else calls them, little crossover with the poof, with the pom-poms, and a little rose, little flower. That's what she's wearing. And then I'll show you her baby sister. And this is baby Charlotte. Where Charlotte has the identical dummy coming adrift there. Charlotte has the identical little outfit, but in a different color. The little flower. And her little pom-pom, which is coming undone. Both Laura Lee Eagle sculpts. Just noticed that Charlotte's awesome warm socks, knee-high socks, booties, and the same color as her jersey. This is what happens when you dress your child in the middle of the night when it's dark. So that's Charlotte. And baby Evie. Show you close up. They are both so adorable. Gorgeous babies. Very sweet babies. And I'm absolutely overjoyed to have Evie back, because I got Evie to be the twin to Charlotte. Charlotte I got first, and I was so madly in love with the kit. So I'm absolutely in awe of Laura Lee's sculpts. And so I got this little munchkin so that I had one of each. I have Cami Rose as well, but Cami Rose is very different to these two babies. I actually had two Cami Rose dolls. One made by Zelda Falloon and the other made by an Australian artist. And the one that Zelda made, I have since sold, and now I just have the other one. But she's painted very differently to these two. I'm not quite getting the hang of Evie's hair yet. Poor child constantly looks like she's been dragged through the jungle. That looks a bit better. Oh, see what I mean? Just when you think everything's fine, let's give you your dummy. There we go. Oops. And this little moppet, so tiny, so tiny and petite and beautifully, beautifully, beautifully made. The rooting on this doll is phenomenal, and I'm actually at the point right now where I'm quite I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful for the babies that I have in my collection, because They are all beautifully made. I suppose it depends on what you're looking for and whether you get it or not. I've had quite a few dolls, I'm not going to lie. I've sold quite a few dolls. And, you know, sometimes in the community, when you do that, you are perceived as, I don't know how people perceive you, but sometimes it's not seen in a good light when you buy a doll and then sell it. Some artists get very upset. They're not too happy with the fact that they have just spent hours making a doll for you and within 3 months you sell it. But I think from a collector's point of view, you have to be happy. Only you will know what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for. And if you buy a doll, which does happen, you buy a doll and it's not exactly what you wanted, then yes, you will more than likely sell it or trade it if you're that fortunate, and you will try again to get what you were looking for. That's just my perspective. Business-wise, it doesn't really make sense because you tend to lose a lot of money that way. I could say 3, 4 artists in South Africa that I truly, truly, truly admire and that I wouldn't hesitate to buy a doll from. I'm trying out artist number 5 at the moment, and so we'll see how that doll turns out. But realistically for me, I have 3, 4. I have one artist that I have quite a few dolls from. I have a second artist that I have 1 doll, well, the other 3, I have 1 doll each from them. So they're brilliant. Their work is superb. Awesome. Everything. The painting, the coloring, the modeling, the hair, the fingernails, all sorts of things that you take into consideration. And as a collector, I go for realism. So my motto has always been, or my thought process has always been, that if I wanted to buy a doll, I would take 200 Rand, 300 Rand, 400 Rand, and I would go to Toys R Us and I would buy myself a doll. These dolls do not cost that amount of money. They cost way more. And so if I'm going to spend the amount of money that I do spend on dolls, then I want realism. I want the doll to look as realistic as possible to an actual baby. And of course, what comes into play there is artist's interpretation, artist's skill, and many, many other things. And there's a lot of criticism, especially in the Facebook community, from artists where people will say, oh, but that doll's ugly, or that doll's not nice. It's all relevant. To one person, a doll might be absolutely stunning. Perhaps to me, the doll is not exactly what I would buy or what I'm interested in, because I'm going for realism. I'm not going for a doll that looks like a doll. So you can never criticize. I have bought 3, I wouldn't say very cheap, but cheap-ish, long, they were released a long time ago, Bountiful Baby kits. I've attempted to start painting myself, and it's not easy. What seems easy is not easy in the slightest. to get this level of perfection in skin tone, coloring, everything. Must take a lot of practice, and let's face it, unless you've got the time to practice, you're never ever going to get this good. For me, it's more of a hobby. I don't plan to ever sell any doll that I ever paint. I don't believe that I will ever be that good, or as good as this anyway. And I wouldn't sell anything that wasn't to my liking. So I'll do my best, and I'll have a lot of fun. And once they are put together, I will donate them to maybe an old age home or a retirement village where they have dementia patients, because I believe that they bring a lot of joy and a lot of peace to people in that situation. So yes, just wanted to show you my beautiful, beautiful twins, baby Charlotte and baby Evie. Two gorgeous little girls. Evie by Corinne, reborns by Corinne, and Charlotte by Little Giggles, Elaine van Dorner. Gorgeous, gorgeous babies. Very happy with them. Super, super overjoyed. And they just bring me so much joy and happiness. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.